I have to download. I don't know why. I have a full computer. It's a good baud rate or whatever you call it. And yet, am I free to go? Well, let's see if I get this guy. Let's see. Where is he? There he is. Oh, that's it. I'm too close. Okay, am I free to go? Am I free to go? Okay, this is all unlawful detainment. Am I free to go? What do you mean no? I could go if I want to. I don't accept your authority. Okay, so he gets his back up. Okay, then when you challenge them, they duck their heads. Duck, get it? Duck. They duck their heads and walk away slowly. Oh, they're all upset because I challenged their authority. Oh, and very much like a cop, he's about to lay an egg. I'm sorry. Anyway, shit happens. And I don't want to give myself a native Indian Sanchez, so I'm going to conclude. I'm going to ejaculate my free ideas all over the place, whether you guys like it or not. So, anyways, Chingao, it's getting way too. Look at this over there. They're all fighting and everything. Where is it? Oh, God damn it! I hate when I do that and I lose it. Where is it? Where is it? Right there. Ah. Boy, they're going ape shit. Anyways, this is now. I'm looking at the camera. It's now saying part 2. So, I guess this is gonna be a 2-parter. This is funny. The guy's got a. He's got a skateboard. And they're gone. Now, like I say, here in the park, they have a jurisdiction under the Station 18 Orange County Sheriff's Department. And I don't know why, because it's smack dab right in the Fountain Valley. But I think they had a contract of police services forever. And they don't want to, because, I don't know. Graffiti or 594, which is criminal mischief. It falls under the graffiti law. Any kind of 925 activity, suspicious activity. 921 is the prowler. This is all based on California code. I should say California radio code, because as we stated before, 925 California radio code means a suspicious person. 925 person, 925 vehicle. 921 is prowler. And these 9 codes, 925 and the 921, those are not against the law. What do you consider a prowler? Well, someone who's prowling your house is basically 602, trespass. So, 925, sure, they have to answer suspicious activity. I understand that. I don't have a problem with that. But when the person does not cooperate, they should realize their position. They should realize that the person has a right not to cooperate. After all, you're accusing him of a crime. Everything he says, everything you see, everything you get from him could be used against him, i.e. the 4th and 5th Amendment. Papers and effects on the 4th Amendment and plus the self-incrimination on the 5th Amendment. Now, I don't talk out of my ass. Only when I eat a burrito. Other than that, I don't talk out of my ass. I know what I'm talking about. Of all the crap I've been through, where I didn't have a camera, Jesus. Anyways, I digress. These codes are not against law. They're not penal codes. These are radio codes. So when the officer comes up, wow, you're suspicious. And then what's in the penal code is 148. That is what they shove down our throats on a constant basis. But what they do is in the 148 code of California, CPC, 148 has to do with the police interfering, giving false information, giving a false report, etc., etc., etc. But then they stop and they don't read further. 148G, that has to do with our rights. And I'm sure they never got that far. I'm confident they never got that far. So at this juncture, maybe, in the old days, a guy with a camera in a park was just absolute taboo. And I'm fanning real quick because I do not want to zoom in on a child. I can, but the thing is, yeah, even I find that to be creepy. You know, you're talking about a guy who thinks ducks are and geese are cops, and he's just might be crazy enough to think that he could go around. You know, and I'm fully clothed, by the way. I don't want you to think that I'm walking around with Speedos that has the American flag, and I don't want you to think I'm wearing Speedos with American flag that says on the crotch, salute this, pledge to this. So anyways, looks like I'm going to have to look at trees because there's too many kids and people about. But at this juncture, have not been molested by law enforcement personnel. So this, again, I reiterate, the First Amendment test, A+, general peoples, in the public, you know, public, and that's what I'm saying. It's like everybody needs to go through a First Amendment test. All right, I appreciate your time. If you went this far, and I conclude this First Amendment test as an A, passed, A+. No one came up to me. Even that one girl came up. She herself was filming, and I was going to film her filming, but I thought, nah, plan B. Oh, this is neat. I like these things. You rent these things, and it's pretty cool. Again, I'm only taking pictures of the bike because I think I want to buy one of those. But, you know, with all the CVC codes and shit, you know, they say, oh, you got to have lights. You got to have a license plate. So you got to give us money. Give us money. You want to move through the states freely? Give us money. You want to go through move freely through the states without being molested? We don't have a problem with that. Give us money. And I'm trying to work on my camera technique, you know, but it is what it is. You know, I do have a tripod in my car. I should videotape that just to show you. So, man, I just fanned very slowly. But like I say, last time I was doing it fast because I didn't want to really get into focus onto a juvenile. And there are a gentleman and his kid behind me, so I'm going to move forward. But anyways, oh, there's another one. And and I understand, like I say, on the general public, I understand their concern. You know, they got kids, but you can't sit and say, I can film my kid and not yours, and inadvertently a kid walks into your frame. What you're supposed to do? You have to remove it. You're going to be held. You know, it's just absolutely silly. And I'm just, well, let me pull back here. There. I'm just working on my camera techniques. And you haters out there, fuck ya. Fuck y'all. You know, you guys bitch about my camera. You bitch about you. You're going through a potato. You bitch about everything. And yet you won't kick in. Give me some money. Give me some equipment. You put your money where your mouth is. You know, all I get is, you shouldn't have. Actually, I find it to be a funny line. One posted that you shouldn't have Michael J. Fox operate your camera. That's sad. That is derogatory towards people with MS or whatever he's got. But, you know, I giggled. I thought it was funny. But, you know, like I say, there's haters. You know. Oh, this is cool. Look at that. They can't go fast enough. I don't know how many people. Oh yeah, there's 4. So I wouldn't be called a tandem. What would 4 be called? Tandem. I have not got a clue. There's a bicycle, tricycle, quad cycle, maybe. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna find. You know, I just want my videos to be educational. Yeah, I mispronounced it. I did it on purpose. But I want to spread the. I'm trying to think of a word because without saying gospel, I want to educate. I just want people to stop getting so sensitive about cameras. They're out there. Deal with it. Okay. There are people with cameras, freaking cameras. They could take a picture of your child. I know it's bad. Should you call the police? Absolutely. Should the police come out and check the guy? Absolutely. Should the police violate his or her civil rights? No. That's what I'm getting at. You know, that's the educational part. Absolutely. I'm a single white, and when I say single, I mean I'm the only one here at the park right now with a freaking camera. And if Station 18 comes over here and, you know, jacks me up, asks me questions. I understand that, totally understand that. But you don't detain someone. You know, there is no crime. There's a suspect of a possible taking pictures of children. Well, what code is that? Is it a 288? California 288? Is it California 314? Lewd and lascivious conduct? Is it a 647? 647 code has to do with disorderly conduct, such as but not limited to 647F, drunken in public. In the 647 code, California code, there's also 647, solicitation for sexual acts at a public bathroom. So 647 is all the way out there. So what are you gonna, you know? So yeah, come and talk to me. No, I'm talking about law enforcement. But as soon as I want to advocate my first, fourth, and fifth, and if I articulate and I ask you to articulate, have some patience with me, for Christ's sakes. But if you're, and I like to talk, so if you just give me some time to explain, it doesn't matter if you build a foundation for not checking my ID. They'll jack you up, they'll pat you down, violation of the fourth, you know. Try to grab your camera, pull your camera, and start this bullshit about that's evidence. Well, if it's evidence pertaining to my prosecution, then we fall under the fifth. You know, it just goes, you know, cops need to learn the law. It is just, and you can't, and you know, even a college professor, a law professor, he cannot know all the laws because every year they add and change and modify and redact all these laws. Is just absolutely amazing. So, yeah, that's right. I'm babble, and if you don't want me to babble, here's an idea. Just throwing it out there. Don't watch the videos. But I'm just trying to educate people. The reason I'm out here is because there's a gentleman out in New York called, and you might want to check out his page if he still has it up, called Jimmy Justice. He was the first one I was watching maybe 9 years ago. I was watching all the Jimmy Justice video. And then I got into all these videos, and then pretty soon there is Tom Zebra. Check out his page; it's actually great. Tom Zebra out in Los Angeles, city of Los Angeles, for the county of Los Angeles, with Tom Zebra, aka Daniel Solomon. Balls! Oh my God! This guy's got balls the size of Wisconsin and one the size of Texas. Because after all, one of your balls is smaller than the other, so that's why I have to mention two states. And yeah, he's got one size of Wisconsin, the other one the size of Texas. And they're made out of titanium. These are not brass balls. He's got titanium. Now, I don't mean to elaborate on his balls too much, but. You see his videos, you'll understand what I'm getting at. Not saying that he takes videos of his balls. I'm saying that what he does, you would assume that he has like huevos grandes, huevitos, whatever you call them. But anyways, babble, wah, 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 wah. All right, I'm gonna conclude this First Amendment test, A+.